It's another exciting episode of The Buzz right here on our Gate Television, where we get to dish you all what's buzzing in entertainment, arts, culture, and gossip. You know, we're not really people who like gossip, but of course, because you do, we are committed to serving you all the juiciest gossips every now and then on a silver platter. I am your lady from Galilee, Nigeria, and I am not alone. I am
Wina Yunguhime, and you're welcome to The Buzz on our Gate Television.
Fine gang.
God, my lord.
And the
I'm blushing colors of the rainbow.
Oh my god. Okay. Wahala for who no fine.
Yup.
All right, we have so much packed for you today. Do stay with us. The Buzz will return shortly. Welcome back. You're still tuned to The Buzz right here on our Gate Television. And if you're just joining us, the show is streaming live on all the social media handles currently displaying on your screen. So do well to follow, to subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments, because we love to hear from you. Tell us everything. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you think. Tell us anything. We want to hear from you. All right, we'll bring you our first entertainment news story right now. Nollywood actor Daniel Etim Effiong recently stirred controversy by saying women are naturally the primary care givers because of their role in pregnancy. In a chat with his wife Toyosi, he asked, when a woman gets pregnant, who is responsible for the child? She answered, the woman. Daniel argued that since women carry the baby, they are better equipped to care for the child first. Though fathers do have a role, he added that if nature intended otherwise, men would also get pregnant. His comment sparked heated debate online. Some agreed with his biological view, but many criticized it as outdated and dismissive of fathers' roles. Critics stressed that caregiving shouldn't be gender-based and accused Daniel of reinforcing stereotypes that discourage men from being actively involved in parenting. The discussion highlighted ongoing tensions around modern parenting roles. What I think is that Daniel may be right. Yes, two truths can actually exist. Two truths can exist. He may be right, his wife may be right, the critics, all of them may be right. But one thing I want to say is this. Please, actors, actresses, celebrities, influencers, can you all just cut down on this advice you keep dishing out to people? The other day, Vicky James was saying, as a wife, even if you're tired, lie down there.
My dear, when I saw that, I didn't even really follow up on the story, but just the headline or whatever of the story, I just lost interest. Are you trying to say that men are insensitive? Generally speaking, are you saying that men are insensitive? It doesn't matter your state of mind, the condition of your body, at a time when they want something, you have to give.
You have to just give. Even if you are tired.
At what position does that place you as a woman?
As a human being, let's start from
no, let's not leave the woman part, the human being part first. Well, as a woman, at what position does that place you? You are married. Are you saying you're married to someone who is insensitive, or you on your own? You don't even have a mind of your own. You don't have a say when it comes to your body. You are just
there.
You're
just there.
Are you like a pick? Is it a me? Is it a pick me? This one is not even pick me. This one is drag me by force.
I don't get it. I think celebrities should just cut down on the constant
exactly
advice to people. Come on, we can do better.
I mean, you make none of the two reasons. Make none of the two reasons. You people just sit somewhere and wake up and just give advice. It's not a one size fits all thing. You cannot just wake up and give an advice based on your own experiences and expect it to be what everybody will follow. No. It doesn't work like that.
And caregiving is not gender-based. Anybody can be a primary caregiver.
I mean, I've seen a movie where they say, is daddy daycare? Daddies can have a daycare and care for children. It's all part of caregiving.
Anybody
cannot just wake up.
I think that both the father and the mother are primary caregivers of the child.
Exactly.
It's not gender-based. For the fact that men can carry pregnancies doesn't mean celebrities.
I mean, I don't know single fathers who have children that have done really well, without wives.
Without wives.
That have children that are doing awesome also, are you going to
And
say
these
that?
fathers were primary caregivers too.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So you don't just wake up and come and start giving advices here and there.
No, you all should just cut
You can
that
keep
down
your
a bit.
2 cents.
Yes, keep it. And
with
I get
you.
the fact that he's trying to, with this controversy around his life and his wife. I see them trying to come out and do things.
I'm telling this said himself he should go and calm down, because if our citizens, our internet people face you now, they they like to blast you people, two of you. They come for
we
you.
have been blasting you over time. I think you're just trying to save face.
Yes. Let it not be like
sitting on the counter, doing one thing. Please.
Previously the wife we used to be like all over the place. If like now they are married person, they ask
who
fame.
marry man.
They ask fame.
For who marry, who no marry man.
So I think maybe they're just trying to present a front like, okay,
this is we
are
relationship.
Men are go rest.
Solid foundation.
People should rest. We like you people.
Toyosi, the ever beautiful Toyosi, the ever dashing, ever handsome Etim Effiong Daniel. We love you, but please go and rest.
People should rest.
Rest.
We like you people to wait on the low key. Your family. Is this your people should just go and
you want
rest.
to now bring your family to the public?
No. The way it was on the low key, it was really nice like that.
Nice.
All this, even though the netizens were kind of coming after, but at least they had little, very minimal information about you people and your family. What they were working with were just things that you people chose to put out there.
Yes.
But you people should calm down. We like you people the way, but I would not want to hear stories that touches the membrane.
Let's look at a few comments from Nigerians. We don't say things. We don't know anything, do we?
No, what do we know?
We don't know anything.
It's alleged.
So please, let's look at what other people have to say about this family. We have this one here from B. Eloho. He said, primarily, comprehension needs to be an entire subject in schools. Really? Every other care is secondary, emergency, out of necessity, etc. Relationship isn't 50-50. It's about balance, and balance comes with understanding our strengths, weaknesses, and acting accordingly. I don't know what this guy is trying to say, but I think people who were coming at Etim Effiong and his wife knew exactly what they were coming after. Because the truth, two truths can actually exist. He could be right. These critics could be right. So I don't know what you're talking about comprehension. I think you're the one who is having a hard time understanding them. We all know what primary is, what the primary, the secondary, we all know that. I think we all know that. But Mina, they calm down. Let's look at other comments from our dearest Nigerians.
Okay, Tamara Tam 251 says, once that baby is out, the two of you are the primary caregivers, except when I die. Period. Women, if you like, continue to listen to this visionless people.
Oh, please. Tamara, you went too far. Tamara, 250. No wonder it did not end at 250. You went to 251. Yeah, I get that. It ended. Yeah, you were a bit too extreme. I don't think he's visionless. I think he's failing to see that two truths.
The second child they had, carrying the child around, nursing the baby, feeding the baby, and doing chores at home. Is that one be primary caregiving?
We are not the ones understanding.
What am I saying? The other day on my way to work, I think I saw a man carrying a baby on the bike, and he had the baby on his back. He used a baby receiver to tie the baby and carry on a bike, and he was riding the bike. And
nothing concern him. Unashamed, unbothered.
I looked at him. I was actually proud.
Of course.
I looked at him, and I was really proud. I said, "What? This man, unashamed, just all our primary caregiving, men are the rest. Everybody, last, everybody do it, go work
everybody
for. All this advice no be, we must not sound wise.
No, it's not necessary.
We must not sound wise, I beg.
We must not all sound wise, that's true.
Exactly.
All right, let's look at our next entertainment story for today.
Alright, our next entertainment story for today. A Nollywood movie shoot took a dangerous turn when actor Godwin Nadiekwe was hospitalized with internal bleeding after an unscripted attack by fellow actor Zubi Michael. The scene, which was not directed or approved, involved Zubi leaping from a vehicle and kicking Nadiekwe in the chest, as shown in the viral video. Nadiekwe, who received no support from the production team, paid for his own treatment and called for stricter safety protocols on set. His management later confirmed that his condition worsened and he had to be rushed to the hospital for emergency care. Okay.
Overacting.
Okay.
Overacting.
See the kick.
The kick. The kick that sends someone to the
This one is it drunken master kick?
I don't know. This
Is it Shaolin kick?
Jet Li.
I'm telling you.
Because he just
Flying jack. Yes.
Jet Li. Okay, but I want to know, is it that Nollywood doesn't know, or Asaba Wood, whichever, doesn't know what stunt doubles
Do you have to say, must you say Asaba Wood? Say Nollywood, all we know is that Nollywood. Why you bring Asaba Wood?
Let me not be
This guy, don't break it.
Okay,
we are one family.
We are one family.
Yeah.
Our families. Okay. So don't you all know what a stunt double is? What a stunt double is, or what the person is meant to do? Why are you putting, having a scene where someone has to kick someone and the chest, for that matter, you're just jumping and kicking someone?
What if
it was not okay?
What if he on a liver? It was not even scripted. So
where did it come from?
Was he was doing too much?
Where did the idea to even kick, to be Jet Li, or be Bruce Lee,
and jump? It's leaping from a car, and then flying in the air
and kicking someone on the chest,
and then landing them in the hospital.
What is wrong with it's not funny, but
it's acting too much acting.
Please,
is the Z
necessary?
Is the Z Zubi has Z for us.
Which zeal? That's someone who is just violent, and this is why I keep telling people, see, school is not scam. If you don't know something, go and learn it. You could learn in a conventional school, you could learn in any kind of school that you want to learn, but try to learn it. You don't just wake up one morning and you are an actor, and then the next thing a director gives. There are different types of directors. There's a creative director, there's an interpretative director. An interpretative director wants you to do exactly what is in the script and all his blockings. A creative director wants you could ad-lib, you could use synonyms, you could ad-lib, you could be creative with the lines in the script, but don't mess with their blockings. You know, your creativity should not near the blockings of a director. Even if the director is a creative director, you didn't get blockings to jump from a car, to be Bruce Lee, to be Jackie Chan, and go kick someone, and then you just jump, and then you land a kick on the chest, and then the person lands in the hospital, and the production team is not even taking responsibility for that. These are cases. These are the issues we keep having every now and then, where somebody will just on a set and then they die because safety measures are not put in place to ensure that. Men, stop this thing now. Should we keep saying it all over and over? Can you stop? Okay. Let's look at comments. We don't know anything. Let's hear what other Nigerians have to say about this situation. It's alarming and it's not nice. It's appalling to see that an actor will just wake up one morning and go on a set and choose to do whatever comes to their minds. This one is from... Who is this one?
This is Alimo Chinaza.
Okay.
This is way too much for something that is not included in the script. As if he gets called to settle with the person. We should be careful about how we treat people. You don't even know if the person is suffering from any internal sickness or not. What if he died at the spot? I said it. Nobody is normal in this country. Forget the outside appearance. I already said it. This is doing too much. It's doing too much.
So how much?
We already know that this doing all this kind of agboro out kind of parts are your thing. Now, what thing they really like, but sometimes you do too much.
And when it's acting is not real. It's supposed to it's make believe. It's not real. So even if that is your character in real life, drop it and follow the director, because on a set, on a stage, on a set, the director is your god, is a demigod there. You need to respect that. Please,
well,
please.
He did a little bit too much.
Not a little bit, though. Why
sorry.
You say to be little
sorry
bit?
To Nadiekwe Bele. I hope that you get your chest back in good shape.
And next time, you mind who when they cast you in a production with somebody, you want to say no, I no go do.
No fly.
Yes.
No fly. Let's do it on the ground level.
Let's look at another comment before we move to our next segment. Let's look at other comments from other people. This one is Vivian AK. Make it look real. And Zubi took it personal. That heat was hard, man. It was hard. It was indeed hard.
All right, Dan McCoy Ato. So many silly comments here. We don't know that man's medical history. Even a slap can kill some people. Kicking someone who wasn't expecting it in the chest can be extremely dangerous. Any adult should understand this.
Any adult
exactly.
Zubi,
you do too much.
Wait. This one is from Ijoma of Accra. This is the reason advanced countries have stunt doubles for actors. Exactly. And also stick to the script or inform your co-actor so he would be prepared for the impact. Which impact for that matter? Nothing will prepare me for that kind of impact. Am I supposed to wear a kick jacket, a kick-proof jacket?
If you have.
Nothing is going to prepare me for that kind of impact. So there's nothing like impact here. Let's look at, let's see what else she has to say about this. You're saying, come on, stunt doubles here, but the impact. Do you know how serious a kick to the chest is? It's very serious, I agree. Please, stunt doubles or nothing. I'm not preparing for anything.
Honey Drop says, this Zubi guy can overtalk and overact. I always knew he was doing things not in the script. He should go through training so that he will know how to act professionally and he'll get into much bigger trouble. Or he'll get into much bigger trouble one day. School no be scam. Exactly what you said.
School no be scam. Please. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. But next time, Zubi, try and play on the as Winner said. Play on the ground. Let's come back to the ground.
Ground level. No fly in the air. I mean, he was imagining at a point that he was Jackie Chan or Jet Li.
that was imagination taken too far. Please.
All right.
That's so much we have for you on the entertainment news segment. We'll now bring you our music segment.
Right, on our music segment this morning, Wizkid's album Made in Lagos has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, thanks in part to the hit single Essence and its remix featuring Justin Bieber. The Grammy-nominated album features collaborations with top artists like Burna Boy, Tems and Damian Marley, blending pop, Afrobeats and R&B to great commercial success. With this milestone, Wizkid joins Nigeria stars like Burna Boy, Rema, Ira Star and Omale, who also have albums that hit over 1 billion streams. This achievement further cements Wizkid's status as one of Nigeria's greatest musicians, following a decade of hits and multiple acclaimed projects. Well done, Wizkid, Babanla. That's how they call him, the GOAT. Well done.
Babanla, you have actually. But wait, I want to know something. I mean, congratulations to you. We are proud of you. But Wizkid. I mean, did he think he was going to be a kid forever?
Okay, well,
what's the kid? I mean, I'm just. I
think Wizkid means someone who's really smart.
Okay.
Yeah, someone who's.
No, I was looking at it from the angle where the kid was part of it, and now he's a grown man.
Okay, I think generally the name when it says one.
That is where it came from, because I am already starting to think
that's it.
Okay, since you have advanced,
now should be like Two-Face. That time you say it's Two-Face, now say it's Two-Baba.
Add Baba to the Wiz.
You now change Wiz Baba.
It should be Wiz Baba, not a Wizkid. All right, congratulations to you, Wizkid. We are super proud of you. You are making Africa proud.
Actually, he is.
You are shining light.
And you know the kind of songs that Wizkid does are beyond the norm that we know. They are usually international standards. They can fit anywhere in the world. If you go to Paris, you can play his songs. If you go to the UK, you can play. If you go to
the audience, they will identify.
Yes, and it will still be a really good song. So well done to Wizkid. Normally for us here, we know so you get the kind of tunes where we don't get adapted to. So sometimes when you drop those songs, waiting be this. But over time, yes, and then over time you get to okay. So this song is great like this. Immediately the song they really touch person like that, but after you don't hear you can say okay, music is beyond the piano and all of that. Yes. And you know, so most of our artists now, they have all delved into piano beats.
I don't know why they're even jumping into Amapiano. Amapiano is also, I mean, Afro is under Afrobeat. So why are you jumping into Amapiano?
That's what's selling now. That's one thing. In the likes of Wizkid, I know that he has maybe. Does he even have any song that has the Amapiano beat? I doubt. Does he? I've not come across anyone yet. And the likes of techno, they are sticking to their. Yes, so what they know, what is their own, they know their calling.
They are taking ownership.
They are sticking to it. So you don't see them moving like they're not like pendulum swinging. Today I'm doing Amapiano, tomorrow I'm doing slow wine, something like this.
Like Tyler, who went out to say after receiving an award, of course, said she's an Amapiano artist, but you collect award for Afrobeat. I mean, I don't get it. But anyways,
well done to Wizkid. He has really tried, and he has. I mean, somebody from the trenches and. I'm telling you, you know, I know why most young upcoming artists who have not had it all, they like to look up because they see themselves in him, like, okay, I'm coming from nothing, and if Wizkid can make it up there, then I can. Ojo Elegba, here we are touring the world now. Well done, Wizkid.
Well done. You've done well for yourself and for Nigerians. All right, we now bring you Kwasi Wan by Pevon Crush. This is a heartfelt love song that captures the essence of deep commitment and admiration. The artist conveys a sincere promise of lasting love and devotion, portraying his partner as a guiding light and source of joy. The song beautifully expresses a willingness to change and fully embrace love, showing vulnerability and dedication. Its a smooth melody and genuine lyrics make it a standout track for anyone who values true, unwavering affection. Pevon Crush really did well with that piece.
Yeah.
I would call it a masterpiece. I mean, it's not on a global stage yet. It's not something that audiences across the globe have listened to, but it is a wonderful piece. And I
it's
see
quite
that song
big
going
here.
really far.
And it's quite big here.
It's quite
quite
big
big
here.
here.
Yeah. I mean, we here, that's our star boy giving us the star level, and you get it, you Gary, you
And of
Gary.
course, songs for us to play on our wedding
understand.
wedding receptions.
That
All
we go make your wife be.
Yes, so it's a love song.
Why are you just saying it now? You should have said it since now. Maybe I would have knelt down to accept my vows, to say my vows. If you had said it earlier, you understand. So it's a beautiful piece, and Pevon Crush, you have done well. I mean, I love the fact that our boys around here, our artists, let me not call them boys,
Exactly.
our artists around here
Artist.
are doing really well with their love songs, with the songs, their social commentary, their songs that are social commentaries, serving as social commentaries. I love the fact that they are talking about love, because love is one topic that we can never exhaust in this world. You can talk about it today, still talk about it tomorrow. You never run out of
That's
what to
oldest
say.
man.
It's this oldest man. So I love the fact that they are talking about love more these days. And Pevon Crush, you have done well for yourself. We are proud of you. Benue is proud of you. Nigeria is proud of you, and we wish you success in your career.
All right.
All right. Okay, then we'll now move to the movies segment right now. But before we do that, we'll go on a shorter break. Do stay tuned. The buzz will return shortly. No, we've been on.
Welcome back. This is still the buzz on Agate Television. We're moving on to our movie segment. And on our movie segment today, Prophet Suddenly Part 3 is a powerful Christian drama that challenges believers to stay committed to their faith amid modern distractions like fame and trends. The film's authentic use of African languages and cultural details adds depth and makes the story relatable to many African Christians. Strong performances, especially by Apostle Arome Osai and Lawrence Oyo, bring spiritual authority and urgency that truly engage viewers. The movie's contemporary setting mirrors real spiritual battles faced by today's churchgoers indeed. While the movie shines in cinematography, lighting and acting, the soundtrack falls a bit short in building emotional tension and atmosphere. Some viewers might find the lead roles repetitive, so fresh faces could help keep the story engaging in future parts. Yeah, despite these minor flaws, the production quality rivals international standards and the script delivers natural, heartfelt dialogue. Overall, it is a well-crafted film that inspires reflection and deserves applause for its spiritual message and cultural authenticity.
It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, actually
Prophet
it is.
Suddenly Part 3 is a beautiful piece.
And I like to say something about the churchgoers there. If you watch the movie, you will get what they mean by the churchgoers. It's not just by going into church, especially when it comes to the gospel artists. You see, this movie is one movie. If you are a minister and you sing or you serve in the house of the Lord, this is one movie you really love to watch, because it's talking about mostly. I think it's talking about ministers in the house of God, because most of them, when they go into the house of God to do ministration, they are actually looking for firm and not really to bring down the presence of God or anything. That's why most times you hear, okay, they started in the church and then they went into secular music. They started in the church and then they went into secular music, because the quick fame they were looking for in the church, they couldn't get it there. So they had to go out to source for it. The quicker, the better for them. I know a couple of artists when we were like growing up as teenagers, they were like, I'm going to do music. I'm a gospel artist. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a hip hop Afrobeat artist. And God, they were doing really well. And all of a sudden, pop, they switched. We started saying, are you doing secular songs now? Initially, they'll say it's not secular songs. So they're just doing they start, yes, inspirational songs, and then before you know, they are into secular music. Some of them started doing a lot of drugs and all of that, and that's how they backslided. I've heard of ministers, secular artists now. I know that the likes of Praise used to be a gospel artist. He hence the name Praise itself. He used to be a gospel artist before he went for Project Fame, or is it MTN? One of those music shows, and then and then from there, instead of going back to gospel music, he went straight to secular music. So you see, if you are a minister, please go and see this movie, because what's the deity's name? The wishy Niokusheshe. Maybe if they follow you. And of course, he also talks about you knowing your background. Some people in this world, man, not say some of us, some people in this world, they came into this world with curses along with them. So no matter how hard they try to excel, there's always something that is in the part. There's always something that is always in their part. There's one hurdle to cross. Sometimes they're even able to cross it. So you just have to sit back. So
reflect on your life.
The generational curses then deal, not true. Even though we want to think it's an African thing, if you go to the UK, if they follow people go UK, if they cross ocean,
didn't Minister James travel abroad to go and do Uber? And then his fans who were still listening to his songs were doing celebration calling, but the glory had already left him. This is one thing I keep telling
Samson.
Yes, Samson. I mean, he killed more people when he was dying than when he was alive.
And when the glory left him, he didn't even know the glory had left him. He was busy lounging on Delilah's lap, enjoying life. Delilah now give Pashambolo Gbenakpa. He now woke up and say, "I will stand up today and destroy the Philistines."
He stood up, he destroyed, but nothing was destroyed. destroyed.
Rather, he even lost his eyes in the
Lost his
process.
eyes. I mean,
I had to wait until his locks will grow back. I imagine how long. Okay,
long?
since the locks were anointed locks, now maybe
Then
they go.
you shut
This is
up.
how long it take before you go.
I mean, you
You
don't
said
want
it.
to
You
know.
said it be Samsonia.
No, really Samsonia. But overall, it's a beautiful movie for anybody who is dealing with, you have gifting, you don't know how to navigate life. The enemy is always there. If you look at the life of Minister James and everything that happened before he was born, you would realize that this young man was facing a battle even in the womb.
Yeah.
And it took that spiritual doctor for him to be born. And then Mioku Sheshe and her gang that were waiting for him to become 30 years so they can strike again and all that.
See?
I don't want to really spoil the movie, so you will enjoy it while you're watching it.
And you will.
Children's Day just passed, and I don't want to talk about Mioku Sheshe plenty. But that lady literally gave me nightmares. I'm not a child, but I had to remind myself, you're not a child. You should not be feeling, scared after seeing
After it's a
horror
movie.
character. It's a movie. I had to remind myself that I was not a child. And I was not part of the people celebrating Children's Day yesterday. I needed to remind myself, but come on, Mioku Sheshe, that lady
She
is
did well.
good.
She did well.
She is good. She is bad. Like bad in a good way.
She's good.
She's good. Mioku Sheshe, I think that is one character that I cannot forget in a hurry in that movie.
No.
Lawrence Oyor, he did well. Arome Osaye, they all did. Apostle Arome Osaye, they all did well. But Mioku Sheshe,
She did excellently.
Excellently well.
She sabi do
She sabi do winchi.
You need to go and check her after now.
I'm reason. I know the reason. Say Patience also coached her to an extent. Witchcraft. You carry her. No, be that must be a model. That must be a role model. Okay, I don't.
All right.
All right.
Go on and try to see the movie.
Yes.
Okay, you would enjoy it.
All right, let's look at this one. Another one here. It says Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth follows siblings Luke and Charlotte as they reunite to pursue a legendary treasure tied to their father's adventurous legacy. Luke, living on the edge of a wanted art thief, drags his reluctant sister into a globe-trotting quest to find the mythical Fountain of Youth for a terminally ill billionaire. Along the way, they face external threats and personal struggles, which add emotional depth to their journey and highlight their complicated family bond. However, the film is held back by awkward dialogue, miscasting, especially John Krasinski's lack of charisma and inconsistent direction from Guy Ritchie. The movie style often feels forced and the characters' chemistry falls flat, making it hard to fully invest in the story. Though the action sequences shine at times, the film struggles to capture the authentic passion and charm that define great adventure tales, leaving viewers both entertained and frustrated. I think I was entertained and I was frustrated. The dialogue, I had a problem with it. Right now, this moment, they are going right, and before you can say Jack, they are headed left. They are going south and then west. They just skip. It was not. I could not picture out what they were doing. I could not figure it out, and I think it was a case of overacting too. Like Zubi. Because the director, I don't want to blame the director, but John, of course, Luke, could have done better. I mean, they could have casted someone else for that part of the movie. I love the fact that he was very quick with his hands and with his, feet. But come on, we've seen adventurous tales where someone steals, and even you as the viewer,
Jumanji.
you are starting to wonder when and how did they steal. But
The
it
likes
was
of
always
Jumanji,
there.
yeah, the likes of Jumanji.
You understand?
Quite.
I expected that kind of, actions. Maybe it was a casting problem. Maybe it was the actor overacting or underperforming. But whatever it is a beautiful piece. Did we even rate Prophet Suddenly?
Okay, no, we didn't.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
I'll do that too. I'll do that too.
Okay.
I'm generous like that today.
Yeah, we are all generous today. Okay, looking at this one now, I think it's a beautiful piece that everybody needs to see, and I'll rate it an 8.5. I mean, the cinematography was perfect.
Yeah,
it
was.
Everything.
Yeah.
The dialogue, I had a problem with it. Everything was looking as if it wasn't well thought out. It was just afterthought. They just brought it in and all that. But overall, it's a beautiful piece. And looking at the fact that they were pointing towards something, greed. The billionaire was not even sick. He just fooled them because he wanted to get all that power for himself. And that is what power destroyed him. Despite being a billionaire, he was not satisfied, and that actually destroyed him. And I love that part.
As they say, power intoxicates.
It intoxicated him. All right, I would rate it an 8.5 over 10.
Oh no, I'll give it a 7. That's fair.
You're now being generous with this one. All right, that's the much we have for you for the movie segment. Let's sit down and wait for our constable.
Okay.
Winner.
All right.
Constable winner to bring us the chromatic combination.
All right, on our chromatic combinations today, we're looking at the color Viridian. Viridian is a deep, vibrant green with blue undertones, often described as a cool, rich teal shade. It's named after the Latin word viridis, meaning green, and has a slightly muted yet a Viridian can be paired with soft peach. This adds a gentle warmth that balances Viridian's coolness, creating a fresh, like sage green.
Please, don't drag me into that level of ignorance.
My dear viewers, see, people should bear with me. And even me, I will understand with you if you mix the colors up. I understand.
Okay, you will not bring them for a trial.
No, I will understand with you. I will give you pardon. I will give you a police pardon, a fashion police pardon. All right, so that is Viridian and peach, soft peach, of course. And also you can pair Viridian with charcoal gray. Provides a sleek, neutral backdrop that lets Viridian stand out well.
That's lovely indeed. All right, you can also pair Viridian with burnt sienna. This offers an earthy, warm complement that brings richness and depth to an outfit. You know, certain outfits should be able to tell you something, should be able to, balance, should be able to contrast, and this one just brings out depth in this outfit and is beautiful. I love this.
Okay, well, Viridian can also be paired with creamy ivory, lightens the palette with a soft, elegant touch, ideal for layering or accessories. Okay, look at that. It's
wonderful. I love this. I love this one. Also, gold can be paired with Viridian to add. This one adds a luxurious and glamorous accent, perfect for details like jewelry or embroidery. You know, when you see whenever there is gold, I know luxury is there. I know that rich auntie, rich uncle vibe is there. Yeah, gold actually does that, and it's beautiful.
Okay, all right. Also, Viridian is a captivating color in fashion that bridges the gap between boldness and subtlety. When paired thoughtfully with complementary shades like soft peach or burnt sienna, it can create striking, balanced looks that feel both contemporary and timeless. Whether used as a statement color or part of a refined palette, Viridian brings sophistication and depth to fashion designs, making it a favorite for designers looking to make a memorable impression.
That's right.
Okay, now you know Viridian. Know it too, because if I catch you somewhere, as I was saying, I will pardon you, but we'll think about that when I get a hold of you.
Yes, we'll think about it. All right, that's the much we have for you on the Chromatic Combinations corner. Now we bring you our gossip. You know, we don't actually like gossip, but because you do, we are committed to serving you the latest, loveliest, juiciest gossip on a silver platter.
Somebody that said does not like gossip is giving a lot of adjectives of gossip. It's a latest. It now say juicy. Instead of juicy, it's not enough. She said juiciest.
Yes.
To tell you how much this one likes to do apropos.
No, I don't like apropos. No, I don't actually like apropos, but because our viewers do. I love our viewers.
She want to use the people to shine. No. Let her just gossip and tell you what she have in her gossip corner today.
Alright, this one. Donjazzy has humorously called out a food vendor who gave him free nkwobi and later demanded that Rema perform at her event for free in return.
How do you give free and say somebody should
He shared the story in a video expressing frustration at the gift that came with hidden conditions. The music mogul warned fans not to give him freebies anymore, joking about the absurdity of trading Rema's performance for a plate of nkwobi. He questioned if that's the new exchange rate for top-tier artists. I mean, that exchange
rate... It's quite a question.
That exchange rate is something else. I mean, it's like a plate of nkwobi. It's like demanding for...
It's like Jacob and Esau. They have exchanging your destiny for a plate of porridge.
A plate of... So she wants the entire destiny of Rema to be exchanged Because of a plate of nkwobi. My sister.
I mean, how many plates of nkwobi can Don Jazzy buy? She can buy whole of that your restaurant. Tell nkwobi
you can actually buy all of it. I mean, my sister fear God. But this is actually making me to think that we should use 365 days to fear women. You understand? I mean, some women, not all. You know, we are kind women. We are not like that. But everybody should use the entire 360. If you say you want to live a day outside, that's the day they'll run you street. Use the entire 365 days in 1 year and fear some women. I'm telling you this one now, from the depth, the bottomless bottom of my heart.
Depth of your soul.
Of my soul.
All right.
This lady does not have joy, but we don't know anything and we don't like gossip. So let's look at what other Nigerians are saying about this. Because it's what they are saying that we can tell you. We don't have anything to tell you. Let's look at what other Nigerians are saying about this nkwobi exchange. Yes, the plate of nkwobi and the destiny of Rema, whatever. This one is from Somto Chuko Okeke. Now, why big men know they like gifts be this? Immediately a gift comes, they know you are softening in the ground to ask for something, but still on still. Now, wise people, they use gift requests for favor. Many would act like they're entitled to the favor. Yeah. She's not entitled. She used her plate of nkwobi to get it in. Yeah, I understand.
And then Perry Okeke says the exchange rates be like 5 male child for a single mirror. Choy, that lady, they dream big.
It's not dream big. I mean, I didn't even look at it that way. 5 male children.
Oh, but I don't even like it. Why not say 5 children?
5 children.
Why do you have to say male children? You see, these are the things. These are the issues. Let me say it in the words of Karen Mattis. These are the issues.
Why would you be saying 5 male children?
Yeah.
5 male children. Why?
Why not just 6 children?
I'm staring at this guy in ancestral disgust.
I don't know.
Ancestral disgust all over my face.
Please
I'm actually staring at that guy right now.
Please do.
Serious ancestral disgust for that thing. Yes. All right, let's look at this one. This one is from Charity Obingene. But the nkwobi sweet, abi no sweet. Give her Rema, please. After the party, more nkwobi will come your way. But my gender and ojukokoro na 5 and 6. This one is real ojukokoro.
All right,
sister, calm down.
All right, so Chris Kennedy says Rema has been nkwobilized. You chop golden nkwobi for free care.
It's not free. It's not free. Since nkwobi is even sweet, our sister said you should just deliver Rema. Have mercy on her and deliver Rema to her on a silver platter. And in the words of the Conqueror, what's his name again? This high life music legend. Is it Victor Wyfo? There was a song he said about women, something. Was it the Conqueror that sang that
Yes,
song?
yes.
I think it was the Conqueror. So in his voice, I will tell you to fear women. Women are to be feared. Women they are not dangerous creatures, but some women. And since the nkwobi was sweet, and our dear Don Jazzy, the legendary, the emperor, the conqueror, the lion, Don Jazzy, please just deliver Rema to her on a silver platter. You know, the nkwobi must have been served on a platter that was looking really beautiful. So I think that something like that too.
Yeah.
She just serve Rema instead of all this plenty talk. Shalaye, be calm down, my brother. All right. This is where we call it a day. On today's episode of The Buzz, we'll wrap it up here. Any final words?
All right, just keep watching The Buzz on Agate Television. We're here every Wednesdays.
That's
just
all
for
you. Yeah, just for you. Add that. Bring in
just for you. Just
because
for you.
of you. We wouldn't be here without you. All right. I hope you had an amazing time hanging out with us on The Buzz today. Another episode will come your way again same time next week, Wednesday. Do keep a date with us. I am your honorable lady from Galilee, Nigeria. And I am
Wina Yonguhime. Thank you for sticking with us through the buzzy time.
All right. Bye.